But it's quite a matchup with you two. We got one. Now Andrew Plagainos, for you guys who don't know, he does a lot of stand-up comedy, but he also does comedy as a vampire. He dresses up as a vampire and does some vampire jokes out and about. Take us through some of those vampire, the incentive behind that.
So it's a Tony Clifton-inspired 70s lounge comic. I basically just yell at the audience and call them meatbags.
All right.
And try to take tired premises and make them into vampire jokes.
But you do it in the accent, right?
But I do it in the accent. My favorite one right now is, what's going on with these CVS receipts? You see how long they are? I haven't seen something this long since I was putting the heads of my enemies on the end of it. Well, not big history fans here, huh? Okay, mental note.
Yes, I love the vampire stuff. I think it's good. I mean, what's your take on going on stage and doing a character, Jeffrey? Do you think that's does it always work?
You know what? It's one of the hardest things in the world. It brings to mind a story about the late Phil Hartman, who was one of the best character actors of all time. On SNL. Well, the first time we roasted Chevy Chase at the Friars Club, I got to work with these young guys because young guys weren't doing roasts in those days. It was considered an older comedian's thing. And so I was the liaison, and I got to work with Phil Hartman and Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon.
Oh, cool.
And Phil came out as Trump. And it's very hard. He was saying it to it's very hard to stay in character for a whole bit. It's okay to do it for a line or two, but when you have to deliver a whole thing and stay in character, it's one of the hardest things to do. So you have to make sure that you have it before you do it. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck.
Right.
You know, the audience has to. It's like telling a long story on stage. You're taking a big chance. If a lot of your set is one long story, if the audience doesn't buy it, you're screwed.
You need the payoff.
Yeah.
And by the way, what's the language like on this show?
We're kind of loose. You could drop a
I'm
bomb here and
basically
there.
clean. I just wanted to check.
It's rated PG-13/R.
Yeah, there you go.